Fast forward, man, I was just watching merchanting and FunnTV GH podcast source training because making headlines. The Germany DB Exum, what did you now brush him say, and the can subscribe to the channel and mommy. Yen teens a mobile. Sammy couldn't watch any party pickups are more every year campaign. NDC4 ajek pickup no. Na Uchima pickup no. Nam so many quiet campaign to pick up any time. Ti omudima driver say omunfanko na omuko CC pick up no in spray no enye kama NDC4 mu ye kom omusi pick up no aban ne dia they say no excuse me omu intercept pick up no place for a buy omu buy nso omu kire say NDC4 no bo twi eko mu so the say pick up no omu ntimi anye anfanko police custody woni sema hodo a yidi ho bobo e wo channel no so yento ensem so
such a ni serious ba me nua pen mu bia send me message say me nyaa no ma no nti me nkomu details ya chia this for season near mama me constituency pickup na we say me moso me chairman e de call abadi party pickup o nya ban pickup
ya brande ho na enwe twitwuns after campaign te enwe twitwun ti chairman so labadi ho no onabo yemfa nko na no mu siesi ho ma iti chairman de asoma driver then NDC mantie abe kukuru maybe party pickup in the ensuing back and forth police for basin no ena chairman friend am so ni bibi mamo ni omo mpre ho sene beya emfa moja semoma inti fakis no ema police for sene beya is in the custody of the police me chairman koko follow up PC on the party Navara pickup. I went to the Labadi police station on Monday to follow up and claim the pickup. Unfortunately, the car wasn't parked at the police station. As at the time I got there. I inquired from the police because my driver was emphatic that he handed over the keys to the police in the presence of the NDC boys. But the police claim they were overpowered by the NDC tax and they took the car away. That's somebody saying. Now, Matonkra. Nankana Matono. Ntina, so Penny be asking me a message. So, Sammy, the Minyamano. Chairman, party ni 2 seats in parliament. And the MPP is represented in the over 40,000 polling stations. And no party will be in power forever. Don't let it be a reference point because you're democracy. You're moving on. Dr. Baumia conceding even defeat in less than 24 hours. You think every party in any day? No. By putting the nation's interest ahead of its personal interest. Into why? Why are people deliberately being attacked? Me no akwa na bon fair kasa no. O say name. So you this obey me a conciliate evidence being an election process. I obey mistake. Because if we are now be taking even short of the paper no. Answer near the call. Yeah. If NDC are winning a seat here, why should the MPP contest it? If NPP are winning a seat, why should the NDC also contest it? Just deliberately. The party may be down, but we are not out. MPP strength and resilience, even in the face of extreme provocation. Our ability as a party to bounce back, nobody should underestimate it. In 2015, you go through turmoil. There were times that party never even meeting its own internal structures meeting of steering committee, NEC, and council. Now it's just a police for the MPP went through tough times. to the extent that you go into an election without a substantive chairman, a substantive secretary general, substantive first vice chairperson. But when people thought the MPP was out, the MPP won. I think we share the Nyama Ekoso and the impunity. It is gradually getting to its crescendo. But I won't play the ostrich and can say some of these pockets and see when the MPP won in 2016. I won't play that ostrich. However, the party's hierarchy was able to quickly rally round and if they did a foot a seat down. You know my fear?
Yeah.
Seseno, we are heading towards a point where those who are NDC tax or NDC supporters and are criminals. Because I acquire a cocktail. Chairman, there's only to me as Sizi Wadie. Ukwa Chesi or police headquarters and now NDC headquarters. It can be a criminal and where shall I do idea no shut that party at idea. And that is why sometimes the inertia and then the action of the police hierarchy and the police service are a problem. Because Charles Ozuko, yes, he's in a car now, and he no go follow. And chairman, it can happen to you, it can happen to me.
Yeah.
And Abani say no, and you also have NPP boys, we keep managing them. We keep talking to them.
More party voice.
Yes. But chairman, if me say me constituency pick up. Cry abefako. Any provocation.
I could do police funds.
I could do police funds. My kind of message from my chairman directly to you.
Now police funds today.
Say and this for the later they overpower them to one for pick up. Uche see ahun baby.
At the police station.
Me na make catch. I've read the message to you verbatim.
Assembly.
It's bueno, is it not a provocation for B2 to also react? Why? As if say it was a coup d'etat but not an election. It was an election, not a coup d'etat. The same way the NDC lost power in 2016, Dan Kwame Biano, the NDC will lose power in the coming election. And when you don't put yourself in a situation where a man are here doing for us to also speak truth to power when you are being affected. To a matter of ongoing recruit, promotion, appointment, I find it weird. Charles Kansembi, I say, ya to a bunch say there's no government. Kabila used to say government is in continuum. The current administration, the term of office will expire the midnight of Seth. From there going, the state architecture, the natural resources and everything a war mining is vested in the president. Ye kra, ye bibiane, ye dia shonsa. Ye dia share NDC fonsa. Ye court ni ye ba, ye bambo. Then what was the need I call ye passed the Anti-Vigilantism Act? What was the need? It makes mockery of your commitment to that process. I won't pretend. So as if a boy say yes, I don't mean anymore. Let's not create insecurity when there shouldn't be. There are people here never party. Yeah, no, when they were even 61 in Parliament, 61 in 96, they were able to hold 97. Papa J, 97. They were 61. They were able to hold Papa J and then the NDC for 4 years to recapture power. And I felt sad. Say, you can clearly see, say, I say, yeah, and Sheha, see your money being koso. Say, I told now, if you ask, a woman said the president has a role to play, but we should also be careful. Say, if you are asking the use of brute force, yeah, so that's how beka. So when a human right, any day, me nature say I drink 100%. Say kwa kotoaba. Then police issues a statement say military for should are not supposed to be at the polling station. In every election, is a task force. You come na boom. However, obeying him the boundaries, even though it is not stated, when himself when the police in your backup, they move in. So the moment you put that as a military for are not needed there, masa upompo unhu sojenia, there's order. nkwasem kra na ekos na hu. But under this, because the soldiers were pushed to the wall, baby crime, they want to intervene when a crime is being committed. I refer to that statement. It's a tragedy. As if they say everything of our lives must come to a standstill until a new government comes in. Look at the burning of coalition centers, the burning of sheets all around. Kwame, that's not how democracy is supposed to be. Me, the only time I went to the coalition center was Sunday at 8 a.m.
Sunday Anapa.
Because I didn't want us to create a security situation. 8 a.m. Your friends who are from where we be, the candidates should come. Koye, you declare what's peaceful. See, now my share who say, baby, be a NDC Lucy by a smaller margin. Near Pejatu. But time. There was a time that even we had an MP who won with 3 votes. We've had times that we lost with 10 votes, 20 votes in some places. Shut up. Nanajman Prempel. Ya peja too much as a tewa. Akomadan. Mante Jane. We Jane. It's chairman. We cannot lose our voices because there's a new government that has just been elected. And the same standard of measurement. Now, Ghana for here. Me, I won't say Ghana for a mistake. About what new mistake. They've decided the next 4 years how the nation should be run. I'm not too sure this is what they voted for. Some offices are more chase year ransack. There could be people that know your own supporters. But because these tags don't know who voted what, it could be a state institution, but don't want no a mixture of all parties. It's one of your own. I think that the back channeling, the MPP leadership and the NDC leadership should be talking. If they are talking, then they need to elevate the conversation. Because we all have a role to play. Look, me, I have said this, you better bombard the about Rajo Mahama and the NDC. Sana Beya, you better wish them well because they see your money here, we won't wish them ill. We won't wish them evil. Because about only 4 years. It's a one empire some fail because some society, society as a country. As for a more commentaries or so, say manage your expectations and this former official, former finance minister, so on so I can be so free SHS and you better one when they ask where in. As I say, a buying a rolling out the policies. A buying 100 days.
Fast forward in come our channel social networks so how say FunnTV GH. Podcast also training because big headlines. The Jemre na be exum ewa. Ni dim na ho bra se mu se ene edi kanyam show. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share nema for friends so inside into inkabi. Ni dim na ho bra se mu yemo ra yen se mu. Sammy Awuku ana meno ka say. Wodi yaw soon say the party pickup after election who 18 year and number be na comedy pickups no echo your campaign ya de no ya branding as MPP pickup a party ni dia nya bind dia wo a party no edia omode pick up no emma obi se onko na onko spray on CC ho na nye kama NDC for SO pick up ma muso maji pick up police for eba ho mubaye omode safari ma police for no se monye send your NDC for a can but money one packet pick up no in police custody. Any police for and so say NDC for no ebo twi eba wo mu so ne say to pick up no omo ejai e dia ma wo mu what is ma hodo a Sammy Awuku attraction wo chirechire mu e trek amansanya ho behia say oso be hu ne yeko ene ne eba yemo ngura na so ye
niema opeso ye e be 90 days ni na ye beboa ni ya make sure say you encourage you to take all these boxes, but in an atmosphere of civility, decorum, passionate, legitimate debate, but with one objective. See, they better find a cutting-edge solution to the problems confronting our country. But they must say, baby. Say electoral commission, and you can't blame them because on to me about no one feel secure. Or any pa, shall fancy Akroma. Yet the second general is your officials they declare Kesi. Come in 9.0 as a catch declare Kesi. Into who says 6 class or can send this in 20. Is that democracy? Into Nipa not just a waboto or no one inside here would declare. Read the statement from the EC Awatema Central. They recounted how under duress they were made to pronounce an eventual winner. Not anyone is here pronouncing as eventual winner. Abato we and then na unya a winner. Or China, it can be you. But the moment I'll be destroy the process, there won't be any tomorrow for you to even come back. Mesre, they are fine gentlemen on the other side. They were in this one. Mama power didn't come with him now. You are only a leader when you turn and the people are following you. The only time the people are no longer following you, then you are taking a walk. May I have led the youth before. Chairman Mebun can be constructive and they can be destructive, depending on the leadership that you provide. They can be constructive and they can be destructive. Into how bad channel or energy no. Bija kwaba kubi ewo enele nim ho. Ya no boy aba take you over. I'm say be take it over. Afo odno John I'm saying baby odna. Say IMP, I'm say IMP. Chese be adwene nam no. Any location no. E inversely proportional. Ti amano direction e baby esoko. And they and now also o share a PMMC and a Bank of Ghana. Omo refining gold now. This gold for oil any adi.
Yeah.
Into PMMC and a Bank of Ghana when the raw gold no. Then they send it out for it to be refined. Now they use that on the basis to transact. NDC, Yakubu Akogu Airport say MB for smuggle gold. Legitimate idea PMMC edikodi nidwa to help say same gold for your pro idea and yes I feel the SRCO is a program that has been running for years because you don't refine you do standard near but not to the standards measure with this London market. It is young penifona ye da emranti ya no if you don't guide them but we say otibi be fair na for makwa kugo. Chairman, in times like this, leadership is key. They say I won't pretend it's an easy thing. It's not. But the leadership now you're tough. No one rant here no. It will get to a point where say criminals will infiltrate their ranks. Which one is your party supporter and near or no society criminal? I didn't want to use this word. And all apologies. I plead, this nonsense must stop. A year do it too much. A year do it because chairman, Christmas eba with his own crimes. Bronya ba. Akroma subo rem kama. Until let's not create a fertile ground. As for the police now, two things. The politics of police and politics. I know your whole course on this one.
Because Obia no jidi say no me ko active fin ya because hey me ya anti new government. Your mama so de me call Zabzugu. Be say hey your mama so de me call Kasapen. Until they are unable to act. But the just situation is you are providing a fertile ground. In conclusion, remember Dr. Baobi Abaso for putting the nation's interest ahead of his own interest. The medicine may be bitter, but it was necessary for him to do that. And I know, said the MPP can close its ranks, rally round its leadership at the national, regional constituency, near rebuilding. Rebuilding we are. I think that the party will be in a greater shape and we shall be back. Assalamu alaikum.
Please tell Sammy Awuku and the MPP not to help the NDC in any way. They should leave the NDC to implement their own agenda of resetting Ghana. We live to see what they can do. Long live MPP. Ifua in Tema. Tell Sammy Awuku what he's talking about. That is the use of force by NDC thugs to declare results for their PCs is what should scare him going into the next elections in 2028. Now that MPP is in opposition. Maxwell in Boakye. Masawood in Bantama Kumasi. Very soon the MPP leadership will start chatting, let's unite for power. After working tirelessly for power, arrogance and no picking of calls will be the recommendation for party grassroots. What are we doing to ourselves? Regards to Sampine. Nana Obri Boahin spoke about the necessity of the military in this election, but nobody listened. Nana Obri Boahin, come for your stone. Kwame, this is so sad. Michael from Tamale. Let's see. Felix in Adabraka. The last time Youth appeared on your show, I told him through a text message I sent to your show that Ghanaians have found an effective way of venting their frustrations, and that is through the ballot box. My little advice to him is that next time they have the chance to serve the good people of Ghana, they should do so with people at heart. And then, let's see, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, don't have NDC. Okay, we are kind of that. Right. Isn't it surprising that instead of the NDC, which has emerged victorious, to continue to be in a jubilant mode, their guys are rather resorting to offensive conduct? Elections are over, but our very coexistence as Ghanaians is not over. I hope and pray the MPP will end this unrefined behavior should they come back to power in 2028. Kesi Reynolds are gonna order being anyway. 2 okay. I feel they say it to me, Pong.
Come on, we can crabby.
Me take a crabby near fan, sorry.
And then we need some Yakasama. I'm there. Now, the week I crabby or kind then say, or buy no idea to say, as I said, or much at Nasi. Now, or more drink quiet fast so and could go a buy. But 10 beer and nip over here. Now, one share, baby, I'll share. So I always say, oh, sorry, what me share, baby, and Saka. It is as almost say, young Crawford, I'm a trouble. I'm so Crawford, man. Oh, Crovens, no trouble. Look, who didn't Kugua as a sort of transit. Who didn't Kunus, I saw head in TID, Dean Kunim. Now, you knew one I hear Kufado, President of the Penance Empire. Cook Massico catch I can't say, refugee credit.
Refugee point.
Sir, about 2 years. No, be natural be still in trouble. Quabre for. Na, so over trouble, you'll be a song, start trouble. So over trauma NDC, over trauma MPP, why not trauma no, wow, choices or trouble man. And near ma, a dinipa, a shiasi. As I page nipa, Amy, to me, any sika. Say nipa yesika. Na ho brase amana kwema o hwease na tumi nya beka ho de na kesa say ade enti de media meka nyina no say I am happy so by nya afi no be start here factors intia because I mama say mo di ncho kese say ade anche kora na mo start kire di intia mo di ncho
emotional conversation.
Yes enti na o kan ho no e me de no say if dodo na betimi atie etina video so kan say
obi tse menu akwamna bomfe oye na djuma na odi ni nkomofa amanyosem ho e wo man mu ene nsem ahodo tie ni se okasa ne kasa akọ akiri pa aban eye na enyuma aban ye no de kosie Ghana for ehun ni se ye bo hu dawura ma obi ehun because landing beaches my I can't say fishing harbors my say yes say be team so until but me who Moridia no what we say what bibi say na motima ye oman mu but say me TV squad na me hu ya na ka me say bibi say den akoso ne me nua kojo ponko matena me ka cheze kojo tama na minister of information and parliament channel maban mu ye niam bebre ba Ghana fo nim ne mo nyam nkwa na mutima bo hu dawura me na yi nti de mu di no aya mo mankofo bi su kakra eni kwabra na me na me pa adwuma me nua kwabra yi se ne kasa akwa akiri nim de akwa akiri se aban bo no pa se wakutua ne ka na ne outfit emo aban ho niam ho dawura kra na obo ho dawura dodo obetima tibi and the fact is that when you lose election there edo so pa amanfo mo titi o na so kama ebi kra ho mu bu mu anana mo ntia so keke ndi se mo kotena se na manfa emotions ankasa se da wo kasa yi na niema nyina be kofom na mbesa dwi niema ni na montu esemutu ni niema asem de turi ya e bia na onyame asa ya madom na emfie bi na de mo san den aba nti mesa asre bi me de ma no si koran se ye nuan man disi fo enka hu se na 2 million nsem ana
nti we nsem ho tim ko so channel no so no so jemre e wa ha asane so bad ye no dia dom bi edom ye ne be san ba wram na yasom e wo kwan sonko so kra